let's start with our prospects of the week. Why don't you go first?
All right. Prospect of the week, number 5, I believe, for Friday, February 18th. My prospect of the week is going to be Aaron Donald. So I just wanted to spotlight one of the greatest players to ever do it. I just think he's someone who's been a little bit under the radar with some of the other Ram stars, like jumping into the limelight. And it's not that he's like completely not appreciated. Obviously, he's won multiple Defensive Player of the Years. He's a 7-time All-Pro. But I really think with him winning that ring last week, he cemented himself as like the very top of a first ballot Hall of Famer. Like, I consider there to be a Hall of Fame within the Hall of Fame of the very best of the best of the best. The Jerry Rices of the world, the Tom Brady when he gets there. Aaron Donald will be right up there with them. So I just wanted to spotlight him and the incredible career he's had as I don't know if you've heard, there's some rumblings of possible retirement stirring around. So just want to give him his flowers and congratulate him on an incredible career if it is the last year.
Absolutely. Aaron Donald is going to go down as one of the top 5 defensive players that we have ever seen. It's just that simple. Where you ultimately rank him within the top 5, well, that will be a discussion for another day because we don't know. The book isn't written yet all the way, right? The book isn't closed yet. He could still play a couple more years. There are rumblings of retirement. I ultimately don't think he will end up retiring now, although if he does, as you said, he's already a first ballot Hall of Famer. What is it, like 7 or 8 first team All Pros? Is it 2 or 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards? I think it's 3, right?
Yeah, I think it's 3.
3 Defensive Player of the Year awards. And the only thing he was missing, he's got all the numbers, the accolades. The only thing he was missing was the Super Bowl. And now he's got that too. And if you look at the landscape of the NFC, and we're going to get back into NFL stuff probably this upcoming week with some, we'll figure it out. But if you look at the landscape of the NFC and what could potentially be a departure by Aaron Rodgers, some quarterback movement, the AFC, in my opinion, is a lot stronger at quarterback right now than the NFC is, especially if Aaron Rodgers ends up leaving to go to a team like the Broncos or maybe even the Steelers or a team in the AFC. If he gets traded, the AFC is in a lot better position. The Rams are in a great position right now in terms of the NFC landscape to maybe get back to the Super Bowl or be one of the favorites. So who knows? He could win another one. I just think he's too competitive to retire right now. Still playing at the top of his game. Still the best pure football player in the entire NFL. But with that, my prospect of the week, I go to the NBA. This guy's an all-star, and he's officially, in my opinion, entered himself in to league MVP discussions with what he's been doing. You can probably guess who I'm going with here. He's been insane the past couple of weeks with what he's been doing. He set NBA records, DeMar DeRozan, with the Chicago Bulls. In case you haven't heard, the Bulls are first in the East, or they're at least tied for first in the East with, I think, the Miami Heat right now. 38 wins, 21 losses. And in the past 7 games, DeMar DeRozan has become the first player in NBA history to have 7 straight games of 35-plus points, shooting 50% or above in each game. It's been pretty incredible. He's entered himself into league MVP discussions with what he's been doing on the season, averaging close to 28 points per game, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 52% from the field. He's second overall in terms of points in crunch time. He's shooting 54% from the field in crunch time, 90% from the line, 7 straight games of 35 plus points and 50% from the field, doing it on great efficiency. He's now done something that Wilt Chamberlain or Michael Jordan didn't do in their careers. He has the Bulls first in the East, and that's with the rest of the Bulls starters missing a combined 97 games. So he's had to overcome injuries to Zach LaVine, his co-star, and many, many others. This Bulls team has been ravaged by injuries so far this season. Look what he's doing. So it's good to see him balling out, and he's back into the discussion of MVP candidates. So that's my prospect of the week for this week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, DeMar is incredible, and he's a guy who, kind of faded from the national media's discussion, I'd say, when he was in San Antonio. But after hearing what he had to go through during that time, having to leave before game days to go visit his dad in LA and then fly back on game days, that's a lot to have to go through. And then now that he's kind of recovered from that and kind of had time to recuperate, he's right back to playing at the best level of his entire career, which is just extremely impressive considering he's at 32 years old. So